These are the 5 things I did with my second pregnancy and postpartum that I really regret not doing with my first. This isn't gonna be specifically for like second-time moms. If you're pregnant with your first and you're looking forward to it, or you're pregnant with your second or third and you didn't really feel like yourself during your first or second pregnancies, this advice can be applied anywhere in the motherhood journey. I think as moms, it's so important for us to fill our cups first and make sure that we're doing okay and we're in a good spot, because we're constantly pouring into our families and our children. The number one thing I focused on during my pregnancy and into postpartum with my second was wearing clothes that I liked and focusing on and prioritizing my style. I've been on a huge style evolution journey, whatever you want to call it, over the last year or so, and I gave myself full permission to make it a priority. For a long time, I really felt that prioritizing fashion was vain or less important than prioritizing going to the gym or eating healthy or other wellness activities. I was really overly concerned with what other people would think if I started prioritizing fashion, as someone who is very vocal about my wellness journey, lowering my consumption in most areas of my life, and overall being really interested in sustainability, health and wellness. I'm a little bit woo, I'm a little bit crunch. Very practical. Let's add that in there. But for me, I really had a block around investing in fashion and style and what I was wearing, makeup, all of that stuff. It was very hard to overcome. But I really feel like I lost some magic. I lost the light in my eyes and a little bit of joy and personality during my first pregnancy. I think that that's so normal. And if that's how you feel right now, it's super, super normal, because you are going through like the most massive major transition probably of your entire life, going from 0 to 1. It hit a point where I felt at the ripe age of like 25 very matronly. I didn't even know how I wanted to dress anymore. I had no idea what looked good on me. And it was really impacting my self-confidence. When I realized exactly how important it was that I actually felt put together, felt dressed and ready and presentable, that made it easier for me to shift into prioritizing it. The most sustainable thing for me to do at that point was try a clothing subscription rental service. I love Nuuly. If you follow me anywhere else, you know I rave about Nuuly, and it's because it gave me the ultimate permission slip to try anything and everything that I wanted. And it was way more viable for me to do a rental service at like $100 a month than buy tons and tons and tons of clothes. I mean, it transformed my style. And also, I think at a practical level, using something like that during maternity and postpartum is really nice, because you can always find something that fits you. I have basically lived out of my Nuuly for the last year. I'm just now able to wear clothes that fit me pre-pregnancy, but frankly, my style's changed a lot, so I'm still living out of my Nuuly. And it's taken so much pressure off of me financially, because I can wear the brands and styles and things that I want, but I'm not dropping $150, $200 on an item that's not gonna fit me in a few months when my body changes again. In the same vein, I started getting my hair done and I started wearing more makeup. I was barefaced a lot of the time, and I absolutely love having a makeup-free day, having my natural hair down. I don't feel pressured to wear makeup, but after months of not really wearing any makeup, I realized that I enjoy looking put together and maximizing my appearance. It makes me feel human. Before having kids, I didn't really think twice. I wore makeup, I didn't wear makeup, I didn't really care. But now I feel like it's the thing that makes me human. It is the thing that I hold on to. It helps me get going, and it provides structure during my days as a pretty much stay-at-home mom. I wake up, I get dressed, I put on my makeup, I do my hair, I take care of myself so that my day has a rhythm and a structure, and I feel like I'm doing something. And it positions me to want to go out. If an opportunity pops up in the middle of the afternoon, I can like jump out the door. I don't say no because I'm not ready. I'm ready for my day and anything that might come up during it. Next thing is in such a similar vein. These are all so interconnected. They're really about like putting yourself first and taking care of yourself. My Amazon delivery driver's here. And my door is open. This is so embarrassing. I like never get secondhand embarrassment when I'm filming content, but right now I'm having firsthand embarrassment. I didn't want him like, I don't know, I just felt like it was so awkward because my door was out. My next piece of advice is to get in the gym and start lifting some weights. As women, we need muscle. If you want to look like a Pilates princess, if you want to look like a bar girly, the yoga girlies, you need muscle. Muscle is so important. Prioritizing muscle is so important. I want to drill this into the head of every single woman that I know. And I don't say this in an exclusionary way like, oh, lifting weights is the only way to exercise right. I say this as someone very, very preoccupied with her vitality and longevity. If you're interested in bouncing back postpartum, you need muscle. And if you are right now watching this and you're postpartum and you're like, I've never lifted weights in my life, I've never been into a gym. If you're feeling like I want to bounce back, but is it too late for me? No, it's not. Muscle will be your best friend in motherhood. You're lifting your kids up, you're picking them up. God forbid something bad happens and you need to be able to carry them for a long period of time, or you need to be able to lift them out of a dangerous situation as they grow up. And just in general, being a woman, we are at a higher risk for osteoporosis. We're at a higher risk of breaking bones after the age of like 50 because of a lack of muscle and a lack of bone density from building and maintaining lean muscle. I want to be around and functional for my children for as long as possible. I don't want to end up on the sidelines of my own life when I'm in my 70s. I want to continue to enjoy myself. And so part of that is thinking about right now what I can do to maximize the enjoyment of my old age. But bringing it back to the right here, right now, let's talk about the immediate benefits of building and maintaining muscle. You're going to be able to eat more. Your body is going to burn more calories the more muscle you have because muscle takes more energy to function than fat. You're going to feel so strong. My baby weighs 25 pounds right now. And if I hadn't gone back to the gym in the last several months and really started pushing myself to get stronger, that baby would be breaking my arm. I really lost a lot of strength during pregnancy. I was not in the gym. I'm not a gym influencer. I'm not getting paid for that. I was sick. I felt like garbage. Did not go to the gym when I was pregnant. Maybe next pregnancy. I said that with the first, I'll say it with the second. Strength alone might not entice some of you. So allow me to share that I've lost 20 pounds postpartum. I talk about it in my last video. I'm in the gym 3 days a week for about 45 minutes to an hour. I look fit. I have muscle tone. I'm getting that Pilates princess body without a single Pilates session. If you only have 3 hours a week to work out, you should be maximizing your input. And that looks like really heavy lifting. You're building muscle, you're burning calories for longer than if you were to go on a run because your muscles continue to burn calories as they recover from your workout. And your investment compounds. The more muscle you build, the more energy your body uses. So prioritizing going to the gym, it helps me feel so much better, helps me feel stronger, aided in my recovery, helped me bounce back and lose the weight, and it's also setting me up for success in the long run to be able to be around for my children for as long as possible. Number 4 is the internal work. Motherhood brings up a lot of feelings. It forces you to process. It forces you to go internal, and I have just had the most magnificent transformation internally. I'm a huge fan of Lacey Phillips and her method for reprogramming limiting beliefs. I find it to be the most effective, and it's really step-by-step, like guide for dummies level manifestation and neural reprogramming work. I'm very woo. Woo-woo. I'm very woo, but I'm very practical too. I'm not trying to waste my time like staying in vibration. I want to do something that works. I want results. My dive into reprogramming was spurred on by very severe anxiety and control issues, and I knew that I needed to work through it to be a better mom. And I think we'll all relate to that feeling of wanting to be a better mom. There's not one thing that's going to bring you to that huge like transformation. But I started using TBM when I was pregnant in 2022, so like beginning of 2022. This is a compounding thing. It has built upon itself, and I've had one of the most transformative seasons of my life in this postpartum period. I'm almost 10 months postpartum, and I feel like my life has done a 180. And it's built upon itself, and I've been doing work, and I've been, you know, really breaking through the limiting beliefs and the structures of belief that I have taken as fact, that weren't as solid as I once believed them to be. And I feel a freedom and a level of relaxation that I have never felt in my life before. It does not need to be your whole life, but every hour, every little 10-minute chunk that you put into healing internal wounds, that you put into reprogramming, that you put into challenging limiting beliefs, it compounds, it builds, and eventually you will hit that point of looking at yourself in the mirror and realizing that you are a completely different person. You don't have to do TBM, you don't have to do like Lacey's work, but really start that journey of reparenting. See a therapist, go get help. Get some help in whatever way that looks like for you. And number 5, she's short, she's sweet. Do not buy the dupe of the nice, expensive thing that you really want. You will not be happy if you have the dupe. You probably won't be happy if you want a name brand item because of the name brand, because of the hype, because of the vibe. Use discernment, pick those 1 or 2 things that you're like, I want the nice version of this, and buy it for yourself. You're a mother. You truly do deserve it. Reprogram that limiting belief that says, I don't deserve this, I should spend that money on my kids. You deserve to have the nice thing. Okay, I've been filming for way too long. I'm gonna cut this down to something short and sweet. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you take something positive away from this video. Multiple positive things. You deserve to look good, you deserve to feel good, you deserve to be mentally, emotionally, physically well, and you deserve to have the thing that you want. I don't even know how many numbers I should be counting at this point. I'll be back next week with another fun video, hopefully not so last minute, but oh, get that out of your mouth. Oh, I have to go be a parent, bye. And don't forget to like and subscribe. This was in my baby's mouth. Love being a mommy. Don't forget to like and subscribe.